So you've had your spiritual awakening. You learn that there's so much more to this reality, so many wonderful things. And then you venture out into the spiritual community. Before you start jumping into the spiritual community out on the internet, you need to know the truth about the spiritual community. I, like you on my journey, I might have had a spiritual awakening years ago, and I said, wow, look at all these spiritual people. Look at all these spiritual things. Oh, it's all unicorns and rainbows. And we're out here today in these beautiful energies with the stones. You like this area? Let us know in the comments. You need to know the truth about the spiritual community. It's not just unicorns and rainbows. The spiritual community should not be treated differently than any other community. Sometimes you go out, maybe you venture into a community about politics or news, whatever it might be in the world, and you might treat the spiritual community differently. But actually, in the spiritual community, there's a lot more dangers than in other aspects. You're rushing into the spiritual community as an empath. Is that you? Let us know in the comments. And many empaths, they might find themselves in the spiritual community, and all of a sudden they start stumbling across all of this information. Wow, look at all this information. Look at all these different types of people. But you have to realize that this is filled with pitfalls and traps. You're going to have to use clairsentience. You're going to have to use all of your skills to really fine-tune what's real and what's fake in the spiritual community. There's so many things that are out there that might interest you, and you start learning and you start diving into all these different things. Well, before you dive in head first, go slow. Question everything, because there are a lot of pitfalls, a lot of traps that might try to stop you. Even helicopters might show up when you're trying to maybe improve your everyday life. Everything happens for a reason, and there's many synchronicities. But when you venture out into the spiritual community out there on the internet, use discernment and go slow and question everything, because there's a lot of pitfalls to distract you from your path. When you go out into the spiritual community, you might think that everything's rosy, everything's a unicorn and rainbow. But authentically, the spiritual community is actually filled with narcissists and parasites. And you might say to yourself, Michael, why are there so many narcissists and parasites that lurk within the spiritual community? And the answer is that they know that you're empathic. So you're going to have to tread water, and you're going to have to move slowly. And don't just trust everyone because they say that they're spiritual. You're going to have to feel the energy. And a narcissist, a parasitical energy, they lurk. A wolf in sheep's clothing, if you will. And as you go on your journey and you venture into the spiritual community, be mindful, be cautious of what's out there, because these things might actually distract you from your authentic journey and goal. So as you are going through your awakening journey, Uncle Mike is here to help you all understand and overstand the benefits and maybe the pitfalls and downfalls of venturing into the spiritual community. Question everything and just really be in tune with everyday life, because you're going to make your life so much better when you take ownership, when you stop putting your trust into maybe things you hear on the internet and you think it's true, by venturing into maybe certain communities. And if you don't believe everything that they have to say, maybe you want to think for yourself, and you might trigger these people. What you have learned might question their beliefs, and you have to keep your feet planted firmly. Only you know the answers. It's really important when you go through a spiritual awakening. Spend time periodically alone, out in nature, with God. And then you'll be able to sort it out. There's so many things out there on the internet. You know about the internet? There's a lot of things going on the internet, right? So many things out there on the internet. So many people out there on the internet. When you first have a spiritual awakening, don't go jumping right in head first. Go slow, question everything. Question people, things, and situations. Take time out with God. And this is actually the truth about the spiritual community. It's not just unicorns and rainbows. It's filled with pitfalls, rabbit holes, narcissists, and other things might prevent you from becoming the person that you came here to be. If you find this message to be authentic, please hit the like button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We grow, we show up every day. We become the best version of ourselves. We anchor ourselves on the vibration of authenticity. All you have to do, kid, is become 1% better every single day. You don't have to do it all overnight. There's no special potion. There's no special magical spell that's going to change your everyday life. You're going to have to take out the accountability mirror every single day. Look in the mirror. And there, and only there, will you find the answers that you're looking for. I love each and every one of you. Hit the like button. Share this video. Let's get it out there. Don't fall. Don't fall for it, Rock. Don't fall for these pitfalls. Learn the truth about the spiritual community. It's no different than any other community out there in any different format. It's all the same. Things are rising up right now. People might say, oh, you know, I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual person. Well, light warriors, demons are spiritual too. Venture out there, question everything. And anyway, life is just a game. Just have fun. You're learning, you're experiencing. Go out there, meet people, question everything, try new things, go to new places. Do you like this place? Let us know. All the answers are there waiting for you, but you're going to have to dive through everything. It's not easy. All the answers, it's not just going to be there waiting for you in a beautiful package. People just think that they have this spiritual awakening, they just jump right into it, and they think it's all unicorns and rainbows. But other people know about this as well, and the traps are set for you. Let's raise awareness. Let's learn about all these little pitfalls so that other people will not fall for these things, because once you're in, it's very difficult to get out of there. And you know what? Get out of there, kid. Embrace yourself. I love you all. Get in higher vibrations. Commune with God. Believe in yourself. Question everything. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, just keep going.